Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is Joe P for IFLTV. We're here at Cardiff Football Club. It's fight week for Lauren Price versus Jessica McCaskill. Delighted to be joined once again by Mr. Big Mo, the voice behind BOXXER. How are you, mate?
I'm doing good, except the hay fever here is kicking my ass. I'm not going to lie. I got off the plane and it was like, whoa, immediately congested. But other than that, I'm good. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Welcome to spring, that is. Is it your first time in Cardiff?
Yeah, first time in Wales, period. Drove over the bridge that connects the two, and I like it so far. The sun is out, the people are nice, I like the city. It's going to be a good show on Saturday.
Certainly is. And Lauren Price, obviously, you've called her whole career now, been announcing her. Is she the real deal, do you think? Do you think she could be a megastar?
I do. I think I haven't seen her lose a round yet, maybe one. She's very dominant. This is a huge step up. I think a lot of people would think that this is too quick of a step up. But, you know, in this women's ranks, you obviously just have a smaller pool of fighters. So this happens quicker that you get world titles. And props to Jessica McCaskill for bringing her belts over. I think that the UK, from a women's boxing perspective, it's just bigger over here. So I love that Jessica's taking advantage of that, and she's taking her belts on the road.
When you're at home kind of doing everything else you do, because I've been told you do a lot, Mo, so do you look forward to these events? Can you not wait to get back over here and call these big fights?
I love it. Look, I work in business. I'm the COO of a company I helped start while I was in grad school full time, and so I do that, and then I work the American workday here when this is all over. But I love this. This is my passion. I love entertaining people. I've been able to build a ring announcing career pretty quick. It's all happened pretty fast. But I'm honored to do what I do, to be able to work with these amazing fighters and work with a network like Sky and a promotion like BOXXER and a network like NBC and things like that. I love it. I'm very, very honored to do what I do, and I've been honored to grow my career as quick as I have.
Was you always a big boxing fan?
Yes, I started out as an MMA fan. Actually, my first sport I ever did was martial arts. That's where the combat sports element kind of came into play. I was a fan of MMA first in the UFC. But then through that, I became a fan of boxing as well. So I'm a fan of all combat sports, love boxing, hardcore fan, just as much of a fan as I'm an announcer.
Well, you could be a heavyweight. You could be a strong heavyweight. Have you ever been in the ring?
I've never, actually. Blew out my shoulder playing American football, so I think a lot of my athletic career is over. But you never know, you know, if a heavyweight needs a little tune-up or something like that, or, you know, if I want to make a run, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm 6'7", about 225, 230, so I feel like I've got the size to do it at least.
Yeah, I don't think many people will want that smoke, to be honest, Big Mo. I think, but going back in June to another stadium, that's 2 stadiums in 2 years for you now, is that right?
Damn near, 2 stadiums in basically 1 year, because we did Vitality in May last year, so I'm excited. I started my career here with Chris, did Chris's debut in Bournemouth. I've done all of his Bournemouth shows, all the sellouts. Now he's taking his belts on the road, going to London. Should be, if we sell it out, the biggest crowd that I've done. It'll be about 25,000. The biggest I've done up to this point. I think the Manchester Arena for Eubank Smith had right around 2021. So this will be the biggest crowd I've done. I love it.
Do you kind of pick up on the football culture in the UK, because it's very different to soccer over here, and this is Premier League, this is big time?
I'm getting there. You know, I call it football now, so I've changed my dialect.
Good, well done.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I remember the first show I did for Liam Smith in Liverpool. We were at Anfield, and I called it soccer, and Sky pulled me aside, and they were like, hey, you need to change your vocab a little bit. So I call it football now, but I'm getting there. I went to my first game in October last year. I went to Stamford Bridge, saw Chelsea, which was a cool experience. I'm getting there. It's a different type of sport than what I'm used to. It's just not as popular in America, but I love it, and I'm slowly starting to acclimate to the football culture here. I love it.
Have you picked a team yet?
Well, the thing is the first game I went to was Chelsea, so I feel like that's kind of, I guess, where the allegiance goes, but I don't really know much. I feel like I would make sense as like an Arsenal fan. I don't know why that kind of fits, but I feel like I need to pick a team and just make a decision. Who's yours?
West Ham. I think you need to pick West Ham, really.
I'm friends with Matty Lawless. He's a big West Ham fan, and he's trying to get me to a game. So maybe West Ham, maybe Arsenal. I like London. London's my favorite city, so I feel like I got to pick somewhere in London. So we'll see.
Do you have an MLS team? Do you follow a soccer team?
Not really. I mean, football in America is not. It's a little different. Not I don't want to bash football in America, but you guys take it a little bit more seriously here, I feel like.
Yeah, well, but that's the same for NFL over here, I don't think.
Exactly.
We all have our favourite sports. But just finally, Mo, I want to ask you about next week, Tyson Fury versus Usyk. Have you got a prediction for that?
Oh, man, I've gone back and forth the whole time. You see, I've learned my lesson to not bet against Usyk, because I picked AJ in both the Usyk fights, and Usyk has surprised me at every turn. Tyson is one of my favorite boxers in the world. I'm a huge Tyson Fury fan. I picked him against Deontay Wilder all 3 times, so 2.5 of them I got right, I guess.
You got 3 right, don't worry.
I got 3 right. I got 3 right, but who's counting? I'm excited for that fight because I feel like right now there's a lot of negativity in the sport. We've seen stuff around drug testing. We've seen stuff around, maybe bad judging decisions. We've seen some negative, and that's just part of the game of boxing. So, but the fact now that we get an undisputed heavyweight title, the fact that the 2 best heavyweights in the world, in my opinion, are finally getting in the ring, it's all on the line. The money's there for them. They all want it. It just feels right. If I had to make a prediction, I think Fury's size would be too much, personally, and we'll see how it goes.
Excellent, Big Mo. I think the main event press conference is just about to start. So, I'll let you go off and use your voice a little bit more. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mo. Thank you.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.